it's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The 49ers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Louisville's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Buying some time. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
On the run, it's Stokes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Morrow. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Using his feet to buy time. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Cobb. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Austin. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Touchdown 49ers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they have on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Burris. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Austin. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and That might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Took care of it himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving away from pressure. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. And the returner will be dragged down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got him this time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the 1st half of this game, he wants to go deep.
pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off play action on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Running into the open space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the 49ers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws to the back. Another incompletion on third down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? To the ground with the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown has it. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Slings it downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
It'll be 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown Niners! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will give them the lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hughes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Gets rid of it. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Got the first down and more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Austin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's complete to the right. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down. And we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. He lets one fly deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Dances away. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it, but you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Fitted in the window for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. First down, 10 yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Akron is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 15 over UNLV. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Catch in the middle. It's Morrill. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Wide open downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He caught it.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Touchdown, Cardinals! And they've moved up front here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lost the defense, he's wide open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.